Hey guys, how you doing out there? All right, so this Spotify for podcasters, the thing that I use to create the podcast, it's been a very simple tool to use. It's been amazing. It's been awesome. It had free little tracks that I could, underlay on like my intro. So the intro on the last episode didn't have the music on it because Spotify for podcasters did a huge update right in the middle of apparently me doing that episode. So when I went to go upload the episode, the intro wasn't the right one. And instead, like, I could record, like 4 or 5 different audio tracks. And then whenever I click to start an episode, I just put them in the order that I want them to be in. And then I hit upload and I put in the description and everything and title and explicit content. I've always put yes. No personalized ads or whatever. I don't do the ad stuff. And you just hit upload and it combines all the audio tracks perfectly. The intro had all the tools and everything for it. Well, they got rid of all that, just so you know. So that's all gone now. So now the ease of doing the podcast isn't there. And I just need to find a new app to to combine my audio files. And I deleted, or I found one, and that's what I had to. And I had to use that one to create episode 166. So, and that was on Friday. And yeah, I don't know. I did what I could. I tried. I tried to make it good, but it turned out to not be very good at all. So, I don't know. I'm going to look for another app, I guess, that maybe I can just record on, because I don't know. I lost all those files. I mean, they're still there, as in they're there for what has been done, but anything from here on forward is going to be done completely different. So, I mean, I'm glad that the app is getting worked on and they're trying to make things better, but they really stole so much from me by doing this update. And maybe some of that stuff will come back, because I can't be the only one that relies on some of those tools they had in there. And now, like, even the audio merging app that I have that I used, it didn't do a good job at all. I'm pretty sure it's a very long episode. That's another thing. It's a very, very long episode, because I had a very long day, but I thought it was a really good episode. I was really happy about it. And then, just to add insult to the injury of all that, when I was reviewing the audio files just to make sure I had the right ones in the right order, my microphone was not turned on for one of the longest segments of that podcast. And I tried to add in, I don't know, I was checking to see if it was put in at the correct area, but I don't think it got put in either in the correct area or at all. But it's, right before the horrible audio, I posted like a minute clip, or I meant to, and it just did not work out. So, yeah, this is going to be a very short episode of me just explaining that my process is going to change drastically, and I just wanted to give an explanation on what's going on with episode 166, because it's totally different. And I think that was the first episode I did with the new intro. Like, I recorded the new intro, I added the audio, everything was good to go, but then the music part of it was part of the Podcasters app, and so they took it away. So I just don't have that anymore. and I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe I can get my kids to come in here and do a little drum thing or something. But I guess in other news, Donald Trump was shot in the motherfucking ear today. It's currently almost midnight here on Saturday. But yeah, it was so crazy. Oh my gosh! It doesn't matter if who it was on a stage. But somebody almost died on live television. Somebody got shot. And it just happened to be Donald Trump, which is fucking nuts. I cannot believe that happened. And I haven't even really had time to digest what happened, and I'm sure I can get more info from looking some stuff up. I just haven't looked anything up yet. You know what I've been doing today is cleaning out my closet, as Eminem's would say. But and he's got shit coming out crazy. He's got like his cancel culture record album or whatever coming out today, I think. I don't know. There's just a lot of shit going on right now, and but I cleaned out my closet and I found an old cell phone, and it was a Galaxy S7, and I've had the 7. I think I had the 6. I think I've always had the Galaxy phones. So this is a 7. That's old. So I was trying to get it turned on to see what was on there, just because it's really cool to look at what you were doing back then. And the screen is completely fucked on it. So the buttons would light up, but I couldn't see anything on the screen. So I tried doing like retrieve the data with one of the little hookup things, and try to use the smart switch app and everything. Nothing worked. So that phone, I ripped the screen off of it just because I was bored, I guess. I don't know. So that phone is destroyed, and I have no idea what was on there, which is fine. I don't need it anyways. All my other phones, I don't have any other phones because I always turn them in for a credit to get a new phone. So, and that's the same thing that's going to happen with this phone. And that should be, the case has arrived. I got a new case, but the phone won't be here until Monday, and I'll be out of town. So I'll have to wait until Wednesday, well, Tuesday night, I guess, to get home and mess around with the new phone. I'm still going to be, doing a podcast Monday and Tuesday. But, yeah, I don't know. And then this, episode 166, I just posted it. I was like, when should I post it? Nah, I thought about doing it in the morning. I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to post it now. And, I'm at home. I think this is the first time I've ever recorded a podcast sitting on my couch and without a microphone. So I hope this audio is going to turn out good. I guess I didn't test it before recording this much of it. So let's hope this works out. But I don't know. It's just, it really bothers me that now my easy, fun, and exciting podcast is now turning into something that's going to be more work. It's just like, all the developer options they had are all gone. Now it's just like you can only put in one audio file. You can still do the title and description however you want, but you can only do one audio file. It's got a plus button there, but it's like, do you want to replace the file? No, I don't want to replace the file. I want to add more. I have 5 more files to add. But I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'm thinking, I don't know. This is something I used to be able to do. I could pull over on the side of the road, put the podcast together, hit upload, and it would be uploaded. And a lot of times it was like on my way into work, and I'm like, oh shoot, I wanted to post this episode before 7 a.m. So I could just do it, not in a company vehicle on my phone. That's legal, I think. I don't know. But whatever. Um, yeah, it's just super easy. You just click all the files, sort the order that you want them to be in. So I put the intro at the first. And now it's just not that way. I have to merge the files, which doesn't really take that long. It shouldn't take that long. But I just need to find a new way to do it. Yeah, I went through my entire closet, and it's like when we moved into this house a long fucking time ago, I just had boxes of random shit, and I just put them in the closet. And I've gone through them a couple of times, but I don't know. I decided to go through them thoroughly this time. And I got a whole bunch of shit I'm throwing away. None of it's good stuff. It's all just trash and old shoes and shit. But I found a lot of cool stuff in there. And now it's more organized, so because my wife wants to, that's basically her closet. I just have a couple things in there which I could take my things out, but because I have my own area in the basement to put all my stuff. In the whole garage, I could probably move a bunch of that shit in the garage. But what else is going on? We went out to dinner. We had a good dinner. I ended up having a salmon with rice. I ate some rice. I really shouldn't have, but I decided to. Because I didn't realize it came with rice. I just ordered the salmon, and it came with like green beans, and it came with some like corn thing. So I was like, whatever, I guess I'll eat a corn thing. And sweet tea, but it was very light sweet tea, so I didn't feel bad about that. I drank 3 of them. So, whatever. And it was funny because we thought ahead and we got the kids a burger to share. And the place where we ate, it was some bar and grill I just found. But they were so cool because when they brought it out, they knew it was for 2 kids. So they put it on 2 different plates. Usually that's something we got to cut. Like, can we get another plate? And blah, blah, blah. But they had already cut it, so it cooled off enough. And then we gave it to the kids, and it was awesome. But my daughter, as soon as she decided she wanted to eat the burger, she grabs it, squeezes it, and the patty flies out and falls on the ground. And I was like, God damn it. I knew she wasn't going to eat, like, but half of it to begin with, and I was going to eat the other half, when she's not looking. She threw it, and it fell on the fucking ground. I was kind of sad, because the salmon was really good, but it wasn't much. Hold on, let me twist around here. And I was also going through some files. I had an old file folder, and I was going through all of that. I found a bunch of information on my old Ranger, my 78, my 96. I got all kinds of stuff like that. I thought about doing like a VIN lookup to see maybe who got them after me, and maybe they did something with them. I would be shocked to see if the 78 had any info after me. That would be insane. Because I think the guy that I sold it to probably just fucking took anything that was good off of it, all the running gear, and then scrapped it all. Because the doors weren't good, the cab wasn't good, the fenders weren't good, the bed wasn't good. The grill, it had a billet grill, and the headlight bezels were okay. The dash was cracked, the seats were shitty. None of the gauges were, so I was like, I can't believe he would do anything with it. I sold it for like $500, so the guy was like, fuck, it got me like a free fucking truck. When you take into account like the engine and transmission and transfer case and drive shaft and rear axle and wheels and front axle. when you think about that those are worth quite a bit of money. But yeah, I don't know. I was hoping to find my car wreck information because I have like a whole police report on my when I flew out of a car in 2006, 2007. I got into a big car accident, and I have like a whole file folder that has all the descriptions because I don't know. I feel like sometimes I tell people about my car crash story and they don't really believe me. And I'm like, no, I flew 80 feet out of a Camaro. We ran directly into a fucking pole at 120 miles an hour. And I flew the fuck out of the car on impact and landed in a field and then ran away. And it sounds like such a fucking crazy story because I had just flesh wounds. My head was split open, not my skull, but just my face was split wide open, and my arm was split wide open, and my hand. I'm looking at the scar on my hand right now, but yeah, and that was only. I did find something I wrote down. It was like an old employer. Like I had a piece of paper and I went through all of my old jobs, and I had them all like perfectly mapped out, which I thought was really cool to find. But it says I broke my pelvis January 2007, and January, February, March, April. In May of 2007, so less than 5 months later, I was thrown out of a fucking car. And I was bedridden with my pelvis when my pelvis was broken. So it was just insane. I was in high school. I graduated in 2009, so that was sophomore year. Might have been. Yeah, I think it was sophomore. It's crazy. And I was working at a bar and grill at the time. And I have all that information. It's all wrote down here. But you just have to take my mom's handwriting for it because she wrote it all up. Because I was trying to like fill out job applications, and they always wanted 10 years of previous work history. And I had a lot of fucking jobs. Let me just... Oh. Sorry. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Because it's right here somewhere. Just a piece of paper. Yes, right here. Okay. So this is the timeline of my events. I worked at a place called Neighbors Cafe from March 2006 to May 2007. And it says here that's a guesstimate. And okay, so I was working. I don't know if that's right, but I broke my pelvis when I was working there. And then I worked at a retirement corporation as a busser, or not a busser, a dishwasher. And I was getting $8 an hour. Oh, I was getting $6.50 as a busser at the cafe. And I was getting $8 an hour as a dishwasher from 2007 to 2007. I only worked there for a month because there's too many hours for a high school student. And then I worked at a company called Fritz Company Grill for $7 an hour as a dishwasher, as a busser. And I worked there from March 2007 to June 2007. And they closed. They just fucking closed, dude. So, and I was in my car accident, 2007. And then I worked at a kettle corn place, but I worked there for throughout the whole time. I worked there from 2005 until after graduation. I would go there and work. And then I worked at a Papa Murphy's for 3 months, it says here. And I was fired from that job. Well, I guess you could kind of say I quit that job. And I worked at a Casey's in 2010 to 2011. And then I worked at a gas station from right after I quit the Casey's. I got the job at the gas station, and that was until present. So that's when this paper was wrote. Was in 2012, maybe. I worked at a Jack Stack barbecue joint in 2008. I mean, I don't know. I don't have these all in like a great order, but yeah, broken my pelvis in January 2007, and I flew out of a fucking car 4 months later. Pretty crazy to look at my history like this. And then, why is it not on here? I worked for a steel company somewhere in here. I don't know why it's not wrote on here. But I worked for a steel company. I also worked for a chemical company. I had a lot of fucking jobs. But anyways, don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I should probably mow early in the morning, but I don't wanna. We need to get the house cleaned up, even though it's not like super important right now, but it would be nice if we kind of, and I did a little bit of that. I was cleaning part of the kitchen, like deep cleaning part of the kitchen earlier today. And then we cleaned the closet out, even though those are like not really important places to clean right now. We need to, I don't know. There's so much stuff I should probably try to get done tomorrow, but it was really nice today to just kind of a nice lazy day, hanging out, not doing much. We went out, we got ice cream. After we ate salmon, and then we went clothes shopping. And I got me a t-shirt, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got my son a new Minecraft shirt. Got my daughter, I don't know what shirt she got, but she got a shirt. And my wife got some shorts. So, awesome. Not a bad day. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little episode while I'm sitting here on the couch. I know this isn't normal. Everything's changed. Please help me. Send help. Tell me how to do my life. My podcasting. Not anything. I don't care. But don't tell me how to do anything else. I just want to know how to podcast good. Please. Anyways. I'm going to call it there. Keep all 18 down and have a great weekend. That's all.